Who would win in a fight, Green or Figure? First up, strength. First to notice, Green's arms are thin. His arms are very thin. He is likely not too powerful, but we know he can and lift a Roblox player due to his chase scenes. Cutscene, eating scene. Jump scare, we see he picks up the player and eats him, which means his arms can at least lift a player, which is probably a similar amount the weight of a human. Now, let's list off more things about Green. Green is blind. He has a likely weak bite when he does bite. His arms are long and thin. He has short legs. He's honestly not that intimidating, to be honest. I mean, he's not scary at all. He also cannot hear anything, and he senses vibrations with his feet. Hands. And there are a lot of misconceptions about the size of Green. Now, in Rainbow Friends Chapter 1, we see a picture of Blue and a Roblox player. Now, Blue seems to be very close to 2.5 times the height of a Roblox player. So then you think Green might be 3 times taller than a Roblox player. You'd be wrong. This is a picture I've taken from Rainbow Friends Chapter 2, where the model for Blue and Green are the same. And if you notice, Blue is taller than Green. If Green was taller than Blue, his head would be sticking out the top. But no, and if you notice, Blue's feet are lower than Green's, which means Blue is taller. A Roblox player is 5 feet tall, which means Green is at the least 12 feet tall. I mean, Blue is 12.5 feet tall, and I meant Green at least. I meant the most. I'm not an idiot. What about the figure? How big is the figure? Well, as we know, he fits through a door, or a frame, or whatever you want to call it, that is 3 times taller than the player in-game. Which means, and since his head almost touches it, we can tell that he is at least 3 times the size of a player, or at most, he's 3 times the size of a player, which makes him 15 feet tall. So this is what they would look like if they stood next to each other. You can notice that Green is significantly shorter than Figure. Now, Figure seems to have shorter arms, which might be a problem. But if you notice, his arms are thicker, which means he is likely stronger. Now, let's talk more about Figure. My phone's not working! Dang it! No! So, if you notice, Figure's teeth seem to be larger than Green's, in my opinion. He definitely has more. Now, Figure is also indeed blind, just like Green. But Figure can sense vibrations with his hands, and he has ears, which means he can hear. Also, he seems to have some sort of rib cage, which I don't understand why, but I feel like Green's slaps will not be effective if they hit this rib cage. And also, we know he is very strong due to in Floor 1, the original Door 100, he goes down the staircase, jumps off, and lifts his body weight to get on the... You know what I mean? Also, if you notice the time I am filming this video at, you might notice that, indeed, I am not at school, even though I should be, technically. but I am not schooled. I do not go to school. You may think I'm homeschooled, but I am not. I am not schooled. Let's get back to figure. Something to note in game. This guy can Naruto run. Something to note in game. This guy, Figure, is much, much faster. Because Green is like beep, beep, and Figure is like bam, 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 bam. Sorry for the awful quality of this video. So who would win between Green and Figure? Well, after all of this, we know that the winner would be Figure, 1000%, like no debate. If you seriously think that Green would beat Figure, like you're being dumb, so shut up.